Some Adopt Me pets are loved, but some of them are absolutely hated, which is why I'm showing you the 10 most hated pets inside of Adopt Me for 2025, which are pets that you definitely do not want to go and trade for. I asked my subscribers to tell me their most hated pets, and believe it or not, somehow the Shadow Dragon was the 10th most hated pet. Believe me, I was as shocked as you are, and these are the reasons why. This user said, okay, don't blame me, but I hate Shadow Dragons. They're ugly, in my opinion. I'm sorry. Edit, I'm not preppy. I just hate Shadow Dragons. They're like ugly. Why are they the rarest pet? Plus, it's my opinion. I think they got some bad backlash after saying that the Shadow Dragon is an ugly pet. But they're not the only person who said the Shadow Dragon is the worst pet. Jacob said, because I don't know. Honestly, the Shadow Dragon. Yeah, it's the rarest pet in the game, but it looks kind of weird. I hate the Shadow Dragon. The Shadow Dragon, I know it's the best pet, but it looks weird. I kind of hate the Shadow Dragon. Sure, it's the best pet, but why? It's kind of weird and it's really overrated. Out of 300 entries, 16 of them said that the Shadow Dragon was their most hated pet. Now, there's a few reasons that some people might hate this pet. Is because it's a very valuable pet and it's really difficult to get your hands on. But that technically doesn't mean that it's the most hated, but we're putting it number 10 on the list as based on feedback, people just think the pet is ugly. And I guess maybe a ton of people hate it as it's a pet that maybe they got scammed for, or maybe it's a pet that they try to offer for and they just always get rejected and they've grown to hate the pet. But it is a very different story for the next most hated pet, which is an ant. And this one, I understand. Compared to the Shadow Dragon, which I don't really understand, the ant, I completely agree with. I despise this pet. In fact, if I search the word ant, let's have a look how many I have. Okay, I got 22, I got 24, and I got all of these. I got all of these neons. I've got the Mega Neon. I actually have multiple Mega Neons of this pet, and nobody wants it, okay? If you're to go and hatch a cracked egg right now, or a random egg. In fact, let's go and attempt to go and do that right now and find out if I go and get an ant. I mean, if I do, I will actually laugh. I'm really hoping I get a legendary, but let's find out if I go and get an ant. This person said they hate ants because everyone has so many of them and they see it so much, which is why they hate them. Ant, because I have around 30. It seems I'm not the only one who has an excessive amount of ants. The ants. Every time I get an egg, I get one, and it's annoying as they are ugly. I just hate the ant. I really hate ants. As you can see, there's a lot of people who absolutely hate the ants. Mostly because they're hatching their eggs and they're hoping that they go and get a very cool pet and they end up getting an ant, and then they're sad that they wasted their time going and hatching an egg for a pet that they already have 30 of apparently, which honestly I can 100% relate since I have opened 100 of this egg and I got 40 ants pretty much. Let's go and hatch this cracked egg right now and find out if I get an ant and put this at the number 1 most hated pet that I absolutely hate, because number 1 is actually gonna be pretty interesting. But let's go and hatch this right now and find out what I hatch. If it's an ant, then I will 100% agree that everyone hates this pet. If it's a legendary, then I will be very happy and give it away for a subscriber. Let's have a look. We're halfway to the camping. If you're not already subscribed, I give away free pets and random Robux stuff completely for free to my subscribers inside of Adopt Me. So make sure you go and press that subscribe button to not miss the chance of winning completely free legendary pets or expensive items inside of Adopt Me. And the cracked egg is going to hatch into... I called it. I actually called it. I actually hatched an ant. This isn't fake, okay? Yeah. You can see why people hate this. Everyone hatches this pet. I'll prove it to you. Look, Cookie got a hatch an ant. This is my first egg. I got an ant. No, I hate it. You could have it. If you want my ant, let me know in the comment section. I will give this ant away for free. The next pet that everybody hates is a dog. Just the regular little old dog. Now, this is kind of based on a similar concept. So many people hatch so many eggs, and they all hatched dogs. What's interesting is that there's more people that hate dogs than apparently hate cats. I really wasn't expecting that. I thought it would be kind of like an equal set of hate. But apparently, people just despise the regular dog because they have all of them. I mean, the starter egg, the first egg you ever hatch out of the game, is either a cat or a dog. Now, the thing is about the dog and the cat is you can't hatch it out of a cracked egg anymore. The only way you can get this is from a retired egg, which you need VIP to go and get, and you need to go and spend even more bucks to go and purchase it. But I guess people have so many dogs and there's literally millions of them in the trading system that people just really don't care about this pet, which is why it's very hard to trade a neon or a mega neon, and it's slightly pointless. Going and trying to trade a mega neon dog, pretty hard to go and do. And it's the same reason that I have so many of this pet in just regular neon. I mean, have a look at this. I have so many. And then I'm gonna have a ton of regular ones. In fact, I did a video where I traded 100 dogs, which was crazy, and I still have this many left. So there you go. That's why I got so many dogs. People apparently hate it. That's why it's the next pet on the list. This is an interesting one. There's a bunch of people that hate Mahis because even neon and mega versions, they're hard to trade, and I genuinely just think they are pointless. All right. Is there anyone else? Okay, look at my inventory. Look how many Mahis I have. No one wants them. Again, this is slightly factual. I feel like people forgot that this pet even existed, okay? It's just hard to trade. Not many people want it. And whoa, I got 43 golden Mahis. I did not know that. So the way you go and get this is, you know what? Let's go and do it right now. Let's go and open up a Mahi and find out if everybody actually still hates this. So to get it, you need to go and head on over to the beach. So let's go and do that. Yes, I'm filming when it's the Christmas update. I traveled back in time. I have magic powers. So you need to go to the beach shop. Not many people actually go here. Afterwards, I feel like most people probably forgot that you can still actually go and get this pet, in fact. So let's head on inside. As you see, the regular Mahi is 78%. A Mahi spinning rod. I don't know if I have one of these already. Let me just search the word Mahi. Is it going to be like a toy? Mahi. Well, I don't know what section it is. I just guess I'm going to have to buy one. What section is it going to be? I had 7. Great. It's under food. Okay, so the idea is you go and stand here, fish, and if I get the regular one, then I will hate it. If I get a legendary, then I'll be happy. What are we going to get? Please? Oh! Okay, maybe I don't hate it. Maybe I don't. That's pretty good. That's pretty... We just got an ultra rare, right? Is that what I just got? Ooh, the gold Mahi. Alright, I'm happy with that. That is a 20% odds, also known as 1 in 5. An ultra rare for 600 bucks. That's not too bad. But the question is, will people trade for it? Unfortunately not. This pet doesn't have much value, which is why apparently a bunch of people don't like it, is because it's hard to trade. Because people can just go and open it themselves. Why trade a regular Mahi for something when you can just buy it for 600 bucks and have a chance of getting the ultra rare or the legendary? I guess maybe the ultra rare or the legendary do have an okay amount of value, but the regular one, no one wants it because it's literally easier and it's not even expensive to go and buy a Mahi spinning rod. So you can just do that. Also, I didn't realize the Nautilus was still in the game. I thought that this pet had left. Not gonna lie. I didn't realize that. So the Nautilus is still adoptable. Interesting. Golden pets. Someone said golden griffin. This person, they hate all of the golden and the diamond pet. This person hates most golden pets. Golden griffin, because I think it's ugly. No offense. Golden tiger, that's a more rarer one. Golden or diamond, especially griffins. Okay, I think we get the hint. So many golden pets are just hated. This person said they hate it because they lost value. Now you see, there's a ton of golden pets inside of Adobe. And the pets that most of these people are referring to are the classic set of 3. The golden dragon, the golden griffin, and surprisingly, the golden unicorn, but that one's actually semi-decent. Okay, people love unicorns and they'll overpay for it, so they don't really care that much about that one. But some of the most hated pets are the golden griffin and the golden dragon. In fact, the golden griffin was so hated that Adobe even changed the pet icon. It used to look different, and then they changed it to make it look like this. It's kind of like really big and takes up most of the pet box compared to like most other pets, which is interesting. Let me go and search a regular griffin. Yeah, it used to look like this one, but gold, and then they changed it to this. So strange, I guess. People hated it that much that Adobe had to change the icon for the pet in hopes that people would like this pet. So if you didn't know, the golden pets used to be insanely valuable on their release. But after a while, everyone got them. And they just became pointless. I mean, it's a golden pet. You still have to play Adopt Me for so many days to go and claim it, right? What's that, like? I don't even know how many days. One of you guys can let me know in the comment section. How many days do you have to play to get a golden egg? I mean, the odds are all the same, but people just like the unicorns. But the issue is that this pet used to be worth, like, multiple legendaries. Now, you'll probably be lucky to get one, but there was a point where people were trading, like, the diamond or the golden pets for shadow dragons, and I'm not even exaggerating. That is literally what happened. There was scenarios where people would trade a new diamond egg for a literal shadow dragon. And ever since then, these pets have lost value, and people just end up hating them. I mean, I slightly agree that this does look ugly, which is why I guess Adopt Me did recently add a new pet called the griff. I don't know what it is. Is it a hippogriff? Yeah, so the pet comes up if you search hippogriff, which is kind of like the griffin, but a remodeled version that looks nice. Okay, so everyone hates the griffin so much that Adopt Me just made a whole new griffin. The hippogriff, which is what the griffin should have originally been. I think the original griffin should have looked like this, but no, we got the weird funny one. This in gold or diamond would look great, but everyone just hates the golden griffins because you can't trade them. I feel like that is what the majority of this list is pets that people just don't want to trade or they won't go and hit accept on. The next most hated pet is the golden tortoise beetle, which you might think, why is this hated? You know, it's not a bad pet. It's an exclusive pet that you can only get from the garden egg event sort of thing. And this one's called the Beetlejuice. It's kind of a cute pet. Like, realistically, it's not bad. It looks kind of cute. It's kind of fun. Let me go and show you the neon version of this. If I've got one, yeah, golden tortoise beetle in neon. Looks pretty cool. It kind of gives off the vibes of like a ladybug, but you can get this really easily, making this the easiest legendary you can ever go and get pretty much for free. All you gotta do is head inside of the pet shop, go into here, and speak to either Moss or Ross. Go up to them, speak to them, and go and do a trade. Alright, you can trade a neon snake for the golden tortoise, or if you have a bunch of commons, for example, the moles, this one, as you can see, all you need to do is add 6 moles, and I coincidentally happen to have enough, so I'm gonna go and do this right now. All you do is add 6 uncommon pets, and in return, you go and get the golden tortoise beetle. It's literally that easy to go and get the pet. You press trade, and voila, I now have, the trade was successful, I now have a golden tortoise beetle. It's that easy to go and get a legendary. Just trade 6 uncommon pets. It has to be the mole, which is relatively easy to get, because if you're hatching the garden eggs, you would have got a ton of moles. And now you got the little golden tortoise beetle. The issue is, this is really bad for trading. If you want to trade this, you might as well be trading 6 uncommons, is what I mean, because that's kind of what it's worth. You can't trade this for another legendary pet, because this is basically 6 uncommon pets, and you can't trade 6 uncommon pets for a legendary in any other scenario apart from with an NPC. So what I mean is that it's a cool pet. It might increase in value once Ross and Moss leave the game, which will probably happen in the next egg release. But this pet has no value. In fact, you need to trade like 10 of them to get 1 ride potion, but a random legendary, you trade like 2 of them to get a ride potion. So this is like 1/5 of a regular legendary as of now. Obviously, the value could go and increase in the future. I think Zodiac Minion chicks are the most hated, but they kind of think it's cute. I saw someone trade a Zodiac Minion chick for a cat. What? I personally hate the Zodiac Minion chick. It's pretty common to hate. It's not only got bad value, but it's kind of ugly. They should have done better with the Minion chick. I think the other people, this person hates the Minion. This person says, Zodiac Minion chick, I guess, because whenever I put it in the trade, it gets declined, and everyone hates it. This is true. If you start off a trade with going and adding a Zodiac Minion, everyone's just gonna hit decline, okay? Ox's minions and ugly. Only like the cute ones. Zodiac minion chick, why? Just why? Zodiac.minion.chick. I hate the minion chick. This person hates them as well. In fact, the majority of Adopt Me players despise the minion chick. Out of every single comment, nearly 1 in 5 of them said that they hate the minion chick. It lost so much value, it looks cute, but it isn't a good pet. If I see a Zodiac minion chick, I'm declining. I don't know why, but they don't like it. The face looks weird. I hate no pets, but I do not hate minions. Whoa, that's the first person who doesn't hate it. But don't worry, scroll down, and this person says they're ugly. There is literally so many people that hate the minion chick. I wish it would have left when the event left. Interesting. Why does everybody hate this pet? It's a legendary. It's kind of cool. It's literally a legendary pet. Why would you possibly hate it? Well, you see, it's a free legendary pet, and people just don't like stuff when it's free. I mean, there's mixed opinions. I'd love to go and get a free Shadow Dragon, but if everyone got a free Shadow Dragon, then people would probably eventually hate it because there's so many of them. Now, literally every single account could have got a Zodiac minion chick completely for free by just playing the Minions event. All you had to do was join when Despicable Me or the Minions movie came out, and you could have gone and got this pet by just doing like a couple little missions. If you haven't already guessed what the most hated pet inside of Adopt Me is, I want you to go and guess in the comment section right now. And you can find out in 20 seconds if you were correct. So pause the video and comment what you think the most hated pet out of every single person who suggested what pets they hate goes and says. Comment it right now, because I'm about to go and reveal to you what is the most hated pet inside of Adopt Me. I think you guys will probably understand when I go and type this out. It is this pet. Now I tricked you. It is the ox. It's the ox, okay? Everyone hates the metal ox. It's still statistically the most hated pet inside of Adopt Me is the metal ox. Everyone hates it. I don't know why. It's old. It's not even like it was a free pet or anything. Metal ox is ugly. The oxes. This person hates an ox. This person hates ox. So many. Nearly every single comment hates the ox. Metal ox is not my favorite. Just the ox. Any ox. I hate all of the ox. Just literally all of them. Nearly every single comment said that they hate the ox. I don't like any of the ox, apart from the metal ox. Wow, that person likes the metal ox. Oxes. Definitely all of the ox. Pretty much every single person says they hate the oxes. The oxes look bad. The oxes, they're so annoying. The Luna ox. So many people say that they hate the oxes, which is why statistically the metal ox, if you're to add this into a trade, is most likely gonna get you an instant decline. People hate the oxes. I hate the metal ox. Every single player collectively apparently hates this pet, but I think it's kind of cute. And it might eventually not become hated, but I think there's so many of them and people try to trade it, but realistically, it's kind of rare because it's like 4 or 5 years old now. And it wasn't even a free pet. You had to buy it out of a pet box and the box cost you bucks. Let me know if you agree with this top 10 list. I mean, the comments were literally done by you guys, so let me know in the comment section your top 10 favorite pets to be featured in the next video. But to go and watch another Adopt Me video that I think you're gonna love to watch, click here to go and buy my merchandise, very exclusive, made by Cookie.com. Click the button at the bottom left or click the button on the right to watch another Adopt Me video.